presented by Lawrence Technological University, where Blue Devils dare. The Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. The Michigan National Guard, a proud partner and official military branch of the MHSAA. Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. Michigan Legacy Credit Union, building, preserving, sharing your legacy. And Snethkamp Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, serving Metro Detroit since 1926.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now in the absolute thick of the spring state championship season. If you just so happen to be watching our Sunday morning premiere on Fox Sports Detroit, there are many of you waking up to the fact that you are now state champs. So welcome to another fantastic episode of the original high school sports show, aptly titled State Champs. My name is Lauren Plant, and we are powered by Lawrence Technological University. The boys golf and the boys and girls lacrosse state championships were this weekend. Our state championship editions of both sports will premiere Thursday, June 13th across all of the State Champs Network platforms.
I'm Jenna Skelski, and if you are a high school track and field junkie, or maybe girls tennis is your passion, you can check out our state championship editions live right now at statechampsnetwork.com, or you can watch them on our State Champs Facebook page and YouTube channel. To see selected highlights of all of it, visit our Twitter or Instagram page. Here's what we have for you right here, right now, this week.
Two boys lacrosse semifinals are coming your way. Lake Orion versus Detroit Catholic Central in D1, and our main event from D2 featuring East Grand Rapids and Forest Hills Eastern. Two baseball regional semifinals. Two girls soccer regional finals.
We go in the news too. Let's get this party started.
I'm Gabe O'Neill as we head to Novi High School for a Division I baseball regional semifinal game between the Saline Hornets and the Chiefs from Canton High School. Early action in this one from the Hornets. Bottom of the first with one in scoring position. Junior Alex Morrison shows off his power here as he blasts this one back and deep over the left field wall. His two-run homer scores Noah Nelson and put his team up 2-0. Back comes the Hornets in the next inning. Junior Colton Malinzak pinch running on first. Senior Aiden Corrigan proves he's got the big bat as well, driving the pitch all the way to center, and that one is out of here. Another two-run shot gives Saline the 4-0 lead late in the game. In the final inning, the Chiefs were trying to get something going, playing the lone runner but in scoring position. Junior Jake Rector does a good job here, sacrificing on the infield drive to score Blaine, cutting the lead to 3. But that wouldn't faze senior pitcher Ryan Steinhauer, who was solid on the mound all day. He gets the Chief batter to go down swinging for one of the final two outs as Saline wins 4-1 over Canton to advance to the regional finals. We head west on I-96 to Brighton for the Division II girls lacrosse semifinal as the Marion Mustangs took on the Chiefs from Okemos. Marion in blue looking to make it to the state finals for the first time in 4 years. And we pick things up in the first half. Mia Hanawa feeds it to Coco Chinones and she would stuff it into the back of the net. Mustangs take a 2-1 lead. Okemos, looking to get back to the D2 title game for the second year in a row, would respond right before the end of the half. Zoe Ziegler slips through a few Marion defenders, and she scores it. We were tied at 6 as we went into halftime. The Chiefs would carry that momentum into the second half. Ziegler with the pass in front to Campbell Flotz, whose quick shot goes in, and Okemos is out in front 8-6. But Marion would come right back and score the next 3 goals. Lauren Cosgrove passes it to Hanawa in stride, and she nets it home. The Mustangs take the lead once again at 9-8. The rest of the game went back and forth, but the Mustangs would prevail in this one. It's Chinones putting another one in. She would have a game-high 7 goals as Marion goes on to win 15-13 the final score. The Mustangs went on to play East Grand Rapids in the Division II Girls Lacrosse State Championship game.
I'm Sean Belesian, and we go to the west side of the state for a Division IV Girls Soccer Regional Final from Thursday night as North Muskegon takes on Houghton Lake. We pick things up in the first half. It's the junior, Sophie Muller, putting it into the back of the net, and that gives North Muskegon a 1-0 lead. They would add another one in the first half off the corner kick. The ball gets on the foot of Emily Judd, and the freshman goes top shelf for the goal. North Muskegon goes into the half, leading by 2. It would be all Norsemen the rest of the way. Muller crosses it to Hope Johnson, and the sophomore stuffs it home. That gives North Muskegon a 3-0 lead. And they get another one just a few minutes later as the junior Gwenna Pitts fights for the ball, and she puts it on in. North Muskegon shuts out Houghton Lake 4-0 the final to claim its second straight Division IV regional championship. They'll play in the semifinals on Wednesday night. Let's take a look at what went down in the state finals last weekend. In girls tennis out in Midland for Division I, Grosse Pointe South would go on to win its first state title since 2014. Next to Division II out of Hope College, it was a battle between Birmingham Seaholm and Forest Hills Northern for the state title. Northern would take 2 flights in number 3 and 4 singles. They go on to win its first state crown since 2014. In Division III at Novi High School, Detroit Country Day took 6 out of 8 flights during the tournament on Saturday, and the Yellow Jackets are state champions again, 4th year in a row. In Division IV at Kalamazoo College, the Gazelles from Bloomfield Hills Academy of Sacred Heart swept all the doubles matches as they went on to win its 4th state title in the last 5 years. Now let's see how it went down at the Lower Peninsula Track and Field Finals. In Division IV at Hudsonville, the girls from Fowler High School claim its second straight state championship. And in the boys, Keith Baldwin of Kalamazoo Hackett won 4 events to help his team repeat as state champs. We go to Jenison for Division III. Pewamo Westphalia didn't win a race or field event at the finals, but got enough points to claim its first state championship in 4 years. In the boys, Ithaca edged out Saugatuck by just 1 point to claim its first ever track and field state title. Next to Division II out at Zeeland, Hannah Hollister won the 300 hurdles, 200-meter dash, and anchored Corunna High School to a win in the 4x100 relay as the Cavaliers took home its first state championship in school history. For the boys, the Ducks from Zeeland West ran away from the field to get its first ever state hardware as well. Finally, to Division I at East Kentwood, the girls from Oak Park do it again as they clinch their 5th state title in the last 6 years. As for the boys, the host school East Kentwood went on to win its 3rd consecutive state title. Congratulations to all of our state champions.
Like we talked about at the top of the show, what you just witnessed is just a tease of our track and field and girls tennis state finals coverage. That was just a taste of the rich, delicious dessert we have for you right now at StateChampsNetwork.com and all of the State Champs socials. Full highlights, tons of interviews. State Champs is doing State Champs. There are no substitutes. Lacrosse and boys golf fans, don't you worry. On Thursday, June 13th, across all of our platforms, you get your love. And I guarantee you'll love it. Baseball and soccer regionals up next on State Champs.
I've always been really good at math and science, and I knew I wanted to work in healthcare, but not as a doctor. So I chose Lawrence Tech's biomedical engineering program. I've pushed myself to take internships like this one at a hospital in an orthopedic research lab. Thanks to Lawrence Tech's unique hands-on style of education, I'm graduating with a published research paper and a job. Lawrence Tech, where Blue Devils dare.
I love working for Stryker.
I'm genuinely excited to come to work every day.
We support each other and look out for each other.
I love Stryker because we are like a family.
At Stryker, I own my career.
There are so many different places Stryker can take me in the next 5 years.
Together with our
customers,
we are driven
to make
healthcare better.
Great people with a strong mission and values can accomplish great things together.
It's hard for young people to get financed, and Michigan Legacy helped me get my first auto loan. For that, I'm forever grateful, and I love this credit union.
At Michigan Legacy Credit Union, students are eligible to get a car loan without a cosigner. We are offering car loans to members who are 18 years or older and have not established credit yet. If you have a job, Michigan Legacy Credit Union can provide a car loan you can afford, allowing you to make your first big purchase. Go to MichiganLegacyCU.org to learn more. Start your financial future with Michigan Legacy Credit Union.
Today, we're going to show you how to become a registered MHSAA game official. It's easy. Start by going to the MHSAA website and click on Officials in the heading. From there, click on the big red letters that say Register Now. If you've never officiated with us before, click on Become an Official and fill out all of the requested information. After you've done that, just answer a few questions, including agreeing to a criminal history check, select your sport, and pay the registration fees, which are among the lowest in the nation. You'll still need to pass a general exam and fulfill some general principles of officiating requirements. Next, get connected with the local officials association. It's the best way to get trained, get games, and get you started in this new adventure in officiating. Every year, we need at least 1,500 new officials, so join us. And if you're unable for whatever reason, you can help keep our new officials, or for that matter, all officials, in the game by showing them respect for just getting out there. Think of every game as a 4-lane highway. There's one for players, one for coaches, one for officials, and one for fans. So fans, don't cause an accident, stay in your lane. Let the coaches coach, the players play, the officials officiate, and just enjoy the game. For more information, visit our website at MHSAA.com. Helps wanted, just whistle.
I'm Greg Molson in mid-Michigan with a Division I baseball regional semifinal, Midland Dow at Flushing. They were tied at 1-1 in the second. Bases loaded for Flushing, and Grayson McRaney clears the bases. The double to the gap in right center brings in all 3 runs, putting the Raiders up 4-1. Dow comes right back in the third. Jacob Stone with the single to left, driving in Avane Rivera to even it up at 4-all. Flushing jumps right back on top with 2 runs in the third. Noah Matheson going the opposite way to bring in Brendan Murphy. Dow scored 3 in the fourth to go up 7-6, but Matheson drives in Murphy again, putting Flushing back on top 8-7. Moving to the sixth, it's Michael Erickson with a sacrifice fly to center. Logan McCoy scores to tie it up again at 8-8. But in the bottom of the sixth, with Matt Birchmeyer on first, Joe Jeruzal hits one deep to left, all the way to the fence. That brings Birchmeyer all the way around to score. The Raiders added 1 more in the inning. Flushing wins it 10-8 to advance to the regional final.
I'm Sean Belizean, and we go to Troy, Athens for the Division I boys lacrosse semifinal as Lake Orion took on the Shamrocks from Detroit Catholic Central. Lake Orion, fresh off upsetting Heartland in the regional final, came out of the gate fast as Sam Perillo finds Dario Raffini in front of the net. He bounces one in, putting the Dragons up 1-0. The lead grew to 4-0 before the defending state champion Catholic Central gets on the board. Justin Pendergraft takes matters into his own hands, running the entire length of the field and dropping one in low. Shamrocks trail 4-1 after the first. The Dragons looking to increase their lead even more in the second as Max Tuo takes the pass and he'll net one of his own. Lake Orion has a 7-3 lead as we head into halftime. It was a big third period for CC as they would outscore Lake Orion 7-1. Ryan Sullivan does a great job finding a passing lane, and Patrick Lee is in perfect position to receive the pass. Find some nylon. Shamrocks up 10-8 as we head into the fourth. 2 minutes left in this one now. Game deadlock, this time at 12. Lake Orion Sam Perillo would break the tie right here as he puts it home. Dragons now up 13-12. But here come the Shamrocks. Just 30 seconds later, Ryan Burney will tie this one back up as he goes top short side. 13-13 as we head into overtime. In the early stages of the extra session, Burney from CC does it again. Finds his way to the front of the net, buries it for the game winner as Detroit Catholic Central goes on to win 14-13. Your final. They go on to play their rivals from Brother Rice in the Division I state championship game.
I'm Alex Sims from the Lansing area. Division IV regional final out in Novi for this tightly contested defensive battle between Lansing Christian and Royal Oak Shrine Catholic. Scoreless late in the first half. Look at this great save made by Pilgrim's goalkeeper Brianna Frank. Royal Oak Shrine Catholic was able to punch one in here late in the second half. It's Lily Hotz on the cross to Ellie Plunky, who finishes the job to make it 1-0. And that will do it. Royal Oak Shrine Catholic are regional champions.
Hey guys, back inside the State Champs Sports Network studios, and we encourage you to go online right now for another update in our total softball Player of the Year race. This is Donnie Dreher, and if you go to statechampsnetwork.com or all of the State Champs socials, what are we going to be talking about this week? Well, I'll tell you, number one, we are coming to the end of our voting competition. It's been an outstanding season. On Tuesday, June 11th at 12 p.m. Eastern, that is officially when we lock down the vote. The winner of that will move on to the Final Four. That's a little bit about what we'll talk about.
We're going to talk about the players that are, obviously in our top 10 as we start to work our way down to the Final Four. We've got some teams and their players that are out and some that are obviously still in. So we're going to bring that all together. And
all right, that and more. Total Softball Player of the Year race update online now.
It's hard for young people to get financed, and Michigan Legacy helped me get my first auto loan. For that, I'm forever grateful, and I love this credit union.
At Michigan Legacy Credit Union, students are eligible to get a car loan without a cosigner. We are offering car loans to members who are 18 years or older and have not established credit yet. If you have a job, Michigan Legacy Credit Union can provide a car loan you can afford, allowing you to make your first big purchase. Go to MichiganLegacyCU.org to learn more. Start your financial future with Michigan Legacy Credit Union.
The ones who wake up every morning ready to take on the world. The ones who push their limits to be better than the rest. You're looking to join a team of leaders who want to be challenged. You want to be pushed to your limits. You value freedom and think you have what it takes. The ones with speed, strength, intellect, and determination. Michigan Army National Guard. We see you.
I'm on the Blue Devil football team, and that's a great place to be because other colleges wouldn't let me be both a football player and a nursing student. And just because I'm a dog on the field doesn't mean I can't take care of people. And man, do I love people. The small class size at LTU give me awesome access to my nursing professors. Lawrence Tech, where Blue Devils dare.
Fundraising should be fresh, flavorful, and simple. We have the perfect solution at Hungry Howie's. Dough Raiser. Your team or school can sell paper pizza certificates that can be redeemed for one medium pizza at participating locations.
This fundraiser has been awesome for our squad. We've made a lot of money, very easy to do, it's very quick to do, and it's very effective.
Go to doughraiser.com to learn more and sign up. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. Welcome to Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser.
Welcome back to State Champs and a slightly abbreviated version this week of In the News. The Birmingham Brother Rice football program is one of the most successful in the state of Michigan throughout its history. 9 state titles under legendary football coach Al Fracassa before he retired in 2013. The Warriors have played their home games over the years at a number of different schools like Birmingham Groves, Farmington Hills, Harrison, and most recently, Berkeley. This past week, Brother Rice and Lawrence Technological University have reached a multi-year agreement for the Warriors to play their home games at LTU beginning this fall. The Southfield-based university is currently upgrading bleachers and other amenities to the stadium. Renovations that will include new locker rooms, concessions, and a brand new press box will be completed in time for the 2020 season. LTU relaunched their football program in 2018 following a 70-year hiatus. The Blue Devils will compete in the Mid-States Football Association this fall. Check out the Warriors and the Blue Devils at Lawrence Tech this season. The Major League Baseball draft was held this week and a couple of local high school players were drafted. Holland Christian's Chris Machma, number 4 in our top 100 players, was the first Michigan high school player off the board in the 12th round to the Miami Marlins. He's an MSU commit, where his older brother Mike is already pitching. Adam Berghorst was a two-sport star, defensive end in football, and a right-handed pitcher on the mound for Zeeland East. He's bound for Michigan State baseball and football, went in the 14th round to the Texas Rangers. And Tecumseh's Cameron Wagner, an Eastern Michigan commit, also drafted by the Texas Rangers in the 22nd round. I'm Lauren Plant, and that's In the News. Time now to take a look inside Lawrence Technological University. Ever dreamed of learning how to design automobiles or other modes of transportation? Lawrence Technological University is the place to pursue your passion. Lawrence Tech has created a unique transportation design program that allows you to blend your creative design talent along with comprehensive understanding of automotive technology.
I think the biggest advantage of going to Lawrence Tech for product design or trans design is that we work really closely with people in industry. There's always people from different companies walking around our studio. In the spring semester, there's plenty of opportunities for internship positions.
This unique program offers many unique benefits. 100% of students enrolled in the transportation design program win internships in the industry. Students participate in company-sponsored projects all 4 years. All students are given a personal workspace in dedicated design studios led by industry designers and leaders. And top student designs are displayed at the North American International Auto Show, one of the biggest shows in the world. If you're interested in transportation and industrial design and you want to learn more about the degree programs offered at LTU, do yourself a huge favor and go to the website right now, ltu.edu. Find out how you can steer yourself onto the highway of your incredible future.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, listen up. State Champs is pumping up its digital footprint in a big way. Over the next 6 months, we will introduce the first State Champs mobile iOS and Android apps. If you're a Roku TV or Amazon Fire Stick fan, all of our great State Champs programming will be available completely free of charge. During the 2019-2020 school year, we will produce no less than 85 high school sports programs just here in the state of Michigan. We are looking for sponsors right now to be attached to all of this amazing content. Email our VP of Sales, John Watson. He wants to talk to you. We have packages to fit any company's budget. We want you on our team. The Division II Boys Lacrosse State Semifinal between East Grand Rapids and Forest Hills Eastern is our main event, and it's next.
Southfield truly is the ideal place to live, work, and play.
Well, it's a very exciting time in the city of Southfield. Great neighborhoods, great city services, and Fortune 500 companies. Southfield has something for everyone.
Recognized as Michigan's premier business address, home to world-class educational institutions, voted one of the nation's most livable metro area suburbs.
Southfield is the center of it all.
Are you stuck in your job? Getting frustrated playing the waiting game for the next opportunity to advance your career? Let Blue Chip Talent help. As an award-winning talent acquisition company, our specialty is matching candidates with careers in IT and engineering. At Blue Chip Talent, we take a laser-focused approach to reaching your career goals. We have access to jobs you won't find anywhere else to help advance your career faster and easier. Plus, we take care of you. Employees receive industry-leading benefits and competitive perks. Don't waste another minute worrying because we are ridiculously good at advancing careers.
Welcome to Hungry Howie's.
We ordered one of the new stuffed flavored crust pizzas. Sorry, when my stomach talks, I always listen. Of course I'll share it with you. Do not use that language with me.
Flavor starts here with fresh dough made daily and 100% real mozzarella cheese. Order a large 2-topping pizza for just $7.99 and make it a stuffed flavored crust for only $2 more.
Hungry
Howie's!
Welcome back to State Champs. There is nothing like the intensity, the thrill, the agony, the adulation of the state tournament. The state semifinals are uniquely mind-rattling. You are one win away from competing in the state finals. That's the dream realized. That's what you'll remember, win or lose, for better or for worse, for the rest of your life. Even if you don't win, you got there. Now, the semifinals are the last hurdle to jump over, and oftentimes you're facing a team just as good as you are. Time to step up. In Division II, East Grand Rapids are the two-time defending champs. Forest Hills Eastern has walked in the shadows of Forest Hills Central for a decade. Time for the main event in boys lacrosse.
Sean Belegian back at you for our main event. Out on the west side of the state is East Grand Rapids, and Forest Hills Eastern battle for a spot in the Division II Boys Lacrosse State Final. We pick things up in the first period. East Grand Rapids, the two-time defending state champs, they would get on the board first as it's the senior Colin Stecco bouncing it into the back of the net. After the first, however, we are tied at 1 apiece. Forest Hills Eastern looking to make the state finals for the first time in school history. They respond in a big way in the second. courtesy of Kevin Sprague. He receives the bill from John Morgan. He puts it home. That puts the Hawks up 2-1. And they would outscore East Grand Rapids 6-1 in the second period. Sprague would score 5 of those 6 goals, including one here as he fires it into the net. Forest Hills Eastern goes into halftime leading 7-2. East Grand Rapids, they start fighting back in the early second half. Stecco gets it to Nate Milanowski. He puts it past the keeper. They shut out Eastern 3-0 in the third and now trail only 7-5. Now, early stages of the fourth, the Pioneers knocking on the door again. Milanowski this time dishing it to David Lime. He puts it in. East Grand Rapids down only a goal now at 7-6, but it would be too much Forest Hills Eastern in this one. Sprague would have himself a game. He comes right behind the net, puts it in, his game-high 7th goal as Forest Hills Eastern takes down the 2-time defending state champs, East Grand Rapids, 9-6 your final. Time now for the Great Clips Clip of the Week, and we go back to Division I Boys Lacrosse semifinal. It's Ryan Burney playing the role of hero from Catholic Central with the game-winning goal in overtime to beat Lake Orion 14-13 to send the Shamrocks back to the D1 state title game for the 5th year in a row. Clip of the Week is presented by Great Clips. It's going to be great.
What a great show, right? We love producing these programs all year long. One more show to go before we break for the summer.
That's right. And one more reminder, the Boys and Girls Lacrosse and the Boys Golf State Championship editions premiere at statechampsnetwork.com and all of our socials Thursday, June 13th. On June 20th, you'll get individual final shows on the baseball, softball, and girls soccer state championships.
So we are streaming live the football all-star game from Saginaw Valley State. Sean Belegian and Josh Rennell on the play-by-play. State Champs is producing the entire production.
All right, have a great week. Here we go.
State Champs is presented by Lawrence Technological University, where Blue Devils dare. The Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. The Michigan National Guard, a proud partner and official military branch of the MHSAA. Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. Michigan Legacy Credit Union. Building, preserving, sharing your legacy. And Snethkamp Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Serving Metro Detroit since 1926.